back to another edition of the MCR. My name is Mac, and to my right and your left is TJ. And today I'm going to drop this on TJ just for a general discussion, and we'd like you to join us in the comment section. Tell us what you think. I came across this meme, and it says, over a 72-hour period this week, 14 police officers were shot, 7 were killed, politicians are silent, mass media are silent, celebrities are silent, and it says we do not forget. Well, I question whether or not we forget. I tell you, people say never forget 9/11, but we've forgotten 9/11. We've forgotten 9/11 when someone who can be named Barack Hussein Obama can get elected.
Oh, yeah.
When Rashida Tlaib can get elected. When Ilhan Omar can be elected. Yeah, we've forgotten. So, although in the case of Omar, her pal Barack Obama shipped all the voters she'll ever need to her district so she could get elected. But, so let's just talk about the, we used to work with a guy who, and I accused him of this, and he really didn't deny it. I accused him of being fine with police officers being killed, but he had a problem with Michael Brown being killed. Okay? And I said, you know what, your problem is you think it's okay for the police to get killed because it's part of the job. As if they're not human beings.
What I
think you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Human nature is such, and I mean, we can, whether it be what happened to that guy out in California, Rodney King, or we had something similar happen in Detroit like 20 years ago.
Malice Green.
Yeah, St. Malice, that's right.
Yeah.
Or even Derek Chauvin maybe, but did they go too far? Maybe.
In the Rodney King case, I think that was an absolute clear case of excessive force.
The thing with Rodney King, though, that never got shown was him shaking his ass to the female sheriff when he stepped out of the vehicle.
Okay, but does that warrant that kind of beatdown?
Well, they're only human.
I get it.
And the reason why I bring these up is these examples that I brought up, that's their fallback position.
Yeah.
Okay? So I'm being a devil's advocate here.
Okay, well,
in fact,
but here's the thing. There's the assumption that guys like you and I, because we're police defenders to a point, I don't defend everything they do. They're perfect. As we said, they're human beings, but they seem to assume we're fine with the Rodney King thing, or and I'm not going to use Michael Brown as an example because Michael Brown got himself killed because he tried to take a gun from a police officer. If you try to take a gun from me or try to take a gun from, are we not going to shoot that person?
Yeah.
Because you know what? You can't have my gun.
The moral of the story is don't resist arrest.
You know what? There were a bunch of people
when they say get out of the vehicle, comply.
In the Rodney King thing, there were several people with him who didn't have a hand laid on them.
That's right. That's right.
I'm not going to defend what they did in any way, but let's talk about where's Kamala Harris? Is she out there trying to get these people who killed these police officers or shot police officers? Or the mass media? You know what? Without this meme, I wouldn't even have these numbers, okay? Because I don't scour the internet looking for this news, but it'd be hard to find. Now, if a black criminal, and I say black criminals because I dare you to show me a case where it was just a black guy minding his own business who gets killed by the police, who complied but still got killed. Here's one exception.
Here's a rhetorical question, and I don't think you have the answer, but that's all right.
Okay.
How many of those, of the 14 that were shot, I'm genuinely curious how many were ambushed? Because that's what's going on.
You're right. I don't have that answer. I'm only using this meme for information. But
the thing of it is, a lot of police nowadays are being assassinated.
Yeah.
But when you use the word ambush, you might as well, you could substitute.
Well, it's an assassination. Yeah.
You know, I mean, they're sitting in their car and
well, John Kennedy was ambushed by Lee Harvey Oswald.
yeah, for sure. But you know, just not a peep.
Well,
it's okay for the police to get.
Well, like I said, our former coworker seemed to be fine with it because hey, that's part of the job. Now I've heard people say that about soldiers. That's a loss of a human life, which of course we already know Democrats care nothing for. They gleefully want to murder the unborn in this country. They gleefully wanted to murder Terry Schiavo through lack of care.
That'll get me going.
Well, that's another story, right? Where are the celebrities? Where is LeBron James? Who, if someone broke into his, $200 million mansion, he'd be calling the police if he doesn't have his own security team, which I imagine he probably does.
Well, and just a few months back, I did a video of the New York City cop who got in quite the brawl with a teen high schooler when the kid jumped the turnstile.
I saw that video.
Jumped the turnstile, and the police wasn't going to let him ride the subway because of it, and some we'll say some real man shit went down.
Yeah, that kid put up a hell of a fight.
And I guess what gets me going is why couldn't he just let him ride the subway?
Well, I asked someone this because they were, Derek Chauvin. I said, let me ask you a question. Do you think, and be honest here, do you think Derek Chauvin wishes he had let Michael Brown keep walking down the middle of the road and just drove on by? I'm betting, I don't know the man, but I'm betting I think he wished he had just let him go.
Yeah. And what's happening now is cops exactly are doing that. Well, if it doesn't come to a certain level of
it is the old story about the rise in crime in this country is the fact that cops are looking the other way. And you know what? If you're pro cop and I'm pro cop, but if you want to deny that, you want to not watch our channel, that's up to you. Kick us off your cop page. That's entirely up to you. But I do believe cops don't want their damn life ruined over some POS thug.
And I'm going not knowing that we were going to talk about this, so now I'm just going from memory. I remember reading a news report well over a year ago. A female cop got beat pretty badly because she was by herself and engaged in a bad dude, probably a gang member of some sort, and because she wasn't going to pull her weapon, so commenced the beatdown on her.
Yeah. Well, hey, so I guess she made her choice.
Yeah.
It could have cost her her life. I guess I'm assuming she didn't die.
I honestly can't remember how it turned out, other than it was, like I said, it's one of those stories you read, shake your head at, and then a year later you find yourself thinking about it.
All right. Well, I think we've said what we had to say on this topic. Just, it's not part of the job to get killed. If you like these criminals so much, and someone breaks into your house, I'll quote Senator John Kennedy, call a crackhead.
Yeah.
So with that, we'll wrap it up with be safe, watch your six, and don't tread on me. In the next one.